Hello everyone, this is Simrat Kathuria and welcome to my show. Here's to the win of power, perfection with the Maestro Show.
Hi, this is Simrat Kathuria. Welcome to yet another episode of the Maestro Show. Our today's guest is a true example of multi-dimensional women, a fine leader who is empowering women and chairperson FICCI FLO Ludhiana. So let's welcome the lady herself, Mrs. Ankita Gupta. Thank you so much, Simrat, for having me here. Because of this year, you are very busy, your life, your as a chairperson. So how you are managing with your diet, your daily routine, your work, your life, your kids, you have so many things that are diet is off the chart this year because of the simple reason I don't have the time to do it, to put my mind to that. Having said that, however cliche it may sound, but I believe in living in the present. I love my food. I do not eat to live, but I live to eat. Literally. So having said that, I think balance is the key for everything. Because I do so much of work, I'm busy 11 to 12 hours in a day pro bono. Having said that, I find spending time when I come back and I want to spend time with my family. I do think something like a diet should come in the middle. Having said that, yes, when I feel because of the erratic schedule I had, I go to a lot of events, I have a lot of corporate meetings, I do all that. So sometimes the only thing which I do when I think it manages to work for me is I tend to go for a good 40-minute brisk walk. So at least 4 days a week, I try and manage churning out 40 minutes. And that actually keeps me going, keeps my mind away. I'm happy to be in nature. And touch wood is working for me. So that's so good. It's not around the diet or starving yourself or, just not eating the things you like. It's all about the balance. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I believe in living that and living in the moment. You have a perfect kind of a figure. So, whenever people see you, वो ये नहीं कहते कि आप अंडे तो तुम तो कुछ खाते नहीं हो भी. I hear it at least, if without exaggeration, at least 4 times in a day. So even when I'm talking about food, all they say is, "तू तो खाती नहीं हुई, तू क्या बातें कर रही है खा रही है." But having said that, yes, I'm extremely thankful to my parents. I'm genetically blessed. I see a lot of people struggling. So it's very simple. It's not simple for me to say. I understand people struggle with weight issues, their metabolism. Touch wood, I'm blessed genetically. So I do tend to absorb and digest in food much more than the people sometimes around. So I get that little bit of liberty to enjoy my deep patties where I see most of the people around having the thin base. So that is the advantage I get. Everybody knows their body. Because it's not that I owe your body, So somebody comes to me also, that I always ask them, what is your type? What things suits you? What things else you have? Because, I don't know. Absolutely, it's you know. And having said that, I read in a book somewhere. I wish I could remember the author. I am fond of reading. So I remember reading a couple of years back, which kind of just stayed in my mind. That people, they say, wherever you're born or where you're brought up, the kind of food which belongs to that area, you never tend to gain from that. Exactly. And I know people who crib, I would say dal makhani at night, oh my God. And I think the pasta at night is going to kill me more than the dal makhani at night. I'm sure. But I don't know, I feel this. It is true, because it is your staple food. Exactly. अब अगर आप पराठे खा के इस बड़े हो सारी I don't time you think parathas because that no. With me, it's always happened. With you, it's so if you are in anything, you have a skill or you are an expert, what happened? People tend to ask you a question wherever and whenever you are. Thing is, as a dietitian, मैं जब भी मैं पे होती अच्छा क्या खाना चाहिए अच्छा ये खाने के नहीं खाने. So I always ask my guest. So I thought, I so relate to this. Why I'm cutting you here? Just what I had this conversation with my friend yesterday. So she's out of town. She gives me a call and she said, "Tell me what is happening." I said, "Do you know what? What I've been writing this year is anyone looks at my face, then starts talking to FICCI FLO. And why do they do that? Why can't I have a life besides this question? So that's why someone laughing when you ask me. This is so apt for me wherever I go. Whatever I do, I might be doing the greatest of things, anything besides my leadership position. But all the time, face, where's the retreat? This is instrument. I always have that kind of authority. Okay, people are going to ask this only. Yeah. So I ask you, what is your that question if you meet a dietitian? I didn't hear it good.
Okay, so I have a question. I'm very impressed. I sometimes go to some outings and somewhere and meet a couple of friends who I just keep quiet and sit at the side. Because I just don't understand. They start their day with, they tell me how they have a tray in front. And they have these shots and where celery juice and they grow their mustard in stew. And it just makes me in awe. I mean, I just get, when I listen to that, I'm like, wow, it's something I can't even relate to. I would love to know how much do they work and what's the right way of doing that. I would love to do it.
Okay. That's so the thing is, first, or is it fad, or does it actually lax? It's a fad. But yes, if we are taking it in a proper manner, yes, it's good for our skin, our hairs. You know, it's never for the weight loss, it's never for the weight.
Yes.
So it's good for your skin. But again, it's kind of a fad, or you can say just people are just following this blindly. Okay, okay, I'll also start that. And it's not that somebody recommended that. It's like, if their friends are doing it, if their family is doing it, then pick one thing from there, one thing from there, and we start doing that. Yeah, but it's okay. It is, it's good for your health. That's fine. If it's not suiting you, then yes, you have to stop it. So, Ankita, every person has their own comfort food. And every person has their own comfort styles. True that. In FICCI, I am what we see in most of the times in sarees and different.
Yeah.
So, is it your comfort style? What it is?
People will not like me saying this right now, being in a leadership position. But it's, sarees is difficult for me. Sarees are difficult. I learned to wear sarees and I learned to love them over a period of time. I'm loving it. But if you think it's a comfort thing, start wearing sarees for functions or anything. And don't like to do that.
What would be your comfort style?
Okay, so it all again comes down to what I'm feeling at that point. However cliche it may sound, I think for any person, you should be you. The kind of, even if you have pitfalls in life, you make the wrong choices. I have people laughing at me because for maybe 3-4 years, I'm going to believe it, when I was growing up, I had a mushroom cut with not straight hair. And I loved it. And it gives me goosebumps thinking about it at this point of time. I looked ridiculous. But I'm going to do that time. But I just had the confidence to own it. It didn't matter to me. And because, of course, now that was a bit fall for my life. I understood that doesn't suit me at all. I mean, I'm not supposed to make everything ever in my life again. But I got that confidence in that decision at that point of time. Which came with it. So today, if I'm happy, if I'm feeling really nice and had a free day, I would go for a go drive. I would rest OTT for a evening party if I have to go to or an evening function I have to go to. Having said that, if I've had a busy day, I feel I'll be very happy in my sneakers and happily go and rob the sneakers. That's me. It will not matter. I own my decisions. Yes. I own that if I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and I'm happily doing it. That's me. I think that's the best thing one can do. So after the honest conversation, let's have some fun. And let's have a fast and furious round, a rapid fire. Okay, so whatever comes to your mind, just... Okay, I'm usually the other side of the sofa. Yeah, I have already got your pen. I'm not up to it. So, first dish that can change your mood. Okay, first dish which comes to my mind. Okay, the first dish you cooked all by yourself. So when I entered, I remember making halwa. Okay, at 21, I just got married. So all by myself. Because before that, I was too young and doing. Oh, and I remember I remember making a macaroni hot pot. Dish that you feel that is overhyped. pasta. Not everyone can make it.
This is a celebrity who would you would love to cook for?
Anyone who has someone like, who's got a fat body. Like I think women, I think Disha Patani has a fantastic body. I want to know what she eats. Well, I mean, I would have to, what will she make me, so that I would do? Or a tiger, video thought, Sanadal, I don't know what people, what do they eat? I mean, I wonder if they eat anything.
I sent to Vara City. I don't know if I say I'm back to you. What is your Stephen for?
Cold coffee. Sorry, it's not food. It's a drink. I love a good glass of cold coffee. I have to have it. And I love makanas.
Okay.
Yeah, I have started to love that for a period of time. And trust me, people say it's low carb. It's not. It's not. It's the part of what people say. I'm still not. Yeah, I'm not for it is not. It's done. But otherwise, staples. So these things I love. I love a good dal makhani.
So we have another one down. Is it this or that? Okay. So street food or a fancy cuisine?
Depends on. I love a good tikki too. At a nice ready stall, which reminds me of my childhood. I would love it. And if I feel like having that, I would love a nice golgappa. But sometimes when you something fancy, I don't find that too. For you, it's midday munching or midnight munching. Midday.
Appetizers or a dessert? So Ankita's a foodie or Ankita the traveler?
Ankita the traveler.
The song, because I'm a great and you I want that hamburger and how did I so if I and you could like you.
Oh, are you serious? Oh God. Thank you so much.
So let's have a concluding question, Angela. So every woman has their own ups and downs, or challenges, success, failures, so many things and so many stories. So any one story that you want to share and any one lesson or any one thing that, to our women who are watching.
I don't know how I position to give advice to anyone, but I'm repeating myself. I have always believed in one thing, which is have the confidence to own the decisions which you ever make in life. Because even if you fall 11 times, I've always believed in this one system all my life. Fall 11 times, get up 12. And I absolutely stand by it and live by it. Mistakes, there's always, however, again, cliches will sound, but every cloud has a silver lining. Next new day does come, and the life starts all over again. So even if a pitfall happens, you get a fresh start. That's the beauty of how God has made our life. I believe in this. So, but make that decision to fall those many number of times. I think what a failure can teach you, success doesn't teach you a minuscule of it. There are 1,000 learnings in failure. So I think own the failures. Be proud of anywhere you failed, because what you have learned out of that, being at a successful position, maybe hasn't taught you that. And standing up after that failure, the confidence which you get after that is going to make you as a person for the rest of your life. Yes. I believe in that. Like how you stand up after having a pitfall, the grace, the confidence to start again makes you who you are. That's it. That's a good. So one more thing I really want to ask. As a book lover, I really want to ask you your favorite or your all-time favorite, I'll say, one book. I know there are number of goals big point. I know that. I person I have to I'm born of you. I mean, I know that. So we're going to start reading in our book club in FICCI FLO, Many Lives, Many Masters. And so I'm going to talk about it. So this is lying on my shelf right now because I ordered one because of this thing. And so I'll be reading. So while I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it. So I think for now, this is going to be like until the next book.
This is like beautiful.
You and that you I'm enjoying it so far.
So great. Thank you so much, Ankita. Thank you so much for coming and gracing this show.
Thank you so much. I don't know. I hope anyone who listens to this gathers at least 1% take back, and I'd be happy. But having said that, thank you so much for finding me thing to be sitting here and answering these questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much.